Welcome to
Welcome to your
death.
death.
Welcome to your death.
Hi. I don't know when I will actually get to release this video, but I'm making it anyway. I'm having some trouble getting videos produced. I'll talk about that maybe in another video because it's irrelevant. This is not an unboxing because there's no box. It's a disenveloping video. And what will be disenveloped today? These are my backer rewards for backing Hansor Publishing's solo journaling game, Rectify. We've talked about it before. You can find a review of the game on the written blog. We're just going to take a look at what has come of that Kickstarter project. The project moved as every other project I've followed from the creator of the game, Chris Shepperson. Just no trouble at all. We got updates. The updates matched expectations, and things arrived in hand when he said they would. So, it's like a mark of quality. So let's see. So this came through international mail at a reasonable speed. The envelope it's not dirty. Package wasn't wet. It's not significantly dinged up or banged up on the outside. And it just really feels like this one was allowed to pass through the the lines of skirmish unmolested, unlike so many other things. So I've found a weak spot in the plastic and I'm now making some progress. Inside I see that this is a fully recyclable bag. Well, that's nice. So at the level at which I backed, we can expect a journal, a themed journal, which I'm going to guess is in here. And it's asking us, please do not bend. And then the book itself. So we got a nice pull tab, which I enjoy ever so much. There we go. All right, what do we have inside? Okay. On top, we have a saddle-stitched or stapled small booklet. Inside are themed blank pages. Right? So this is our first page. Right? When faced with your demise, will you rectify or die? This is the theme of the game. We'll talk about that in a minute. On the back, we have the journey through which you will travel. A journal to record your journey through the Rectify experience. Darkness, death, pain, loss, agony, hate, fear. Rectify. All right. So created by Chris Shepperson. Copyright 2023. Hansor Publishing. All right. So Hansor Publishing, you might be scratching your head saying, where have I heard of that before? Well, the Gaia Complex is up there. The Gaia Complex we have looked at before and we'll be looking at again. All right. So inside we have just blank journaling pages surrounded by the darkness of your experience. Nice. The book itself, which reached hardcover through stretch goals, right, has the cover we've come to expect from the PDF, which we received early. Inside, the end papers are of the None More Black variety. Nice and deep. Very cool. This is the collector's edition, which is it's indicated inside. And yeah, we've got a nice glossy page. It's got a tight spine, and as you can probably see here, we have the red stitching. Okay. How many pages, you might be asking? Well, the last section, the conclusion, begins on page 34. And the last marked page is 35. And then there's the question again. When faced with your death, will you rectify or die? And the book comes to an end. Now, for all of its slender size, this provides a pretty intense gaming experience if you simply do what it asks. And it can go on over quite a period of time, because unlike most role-playing games, which are rolling dice and imagining a variety of things, and time can be as elastic as you want, the majority of the things that this game is asking you to consider doing are real interactions. Let me say that again. The game is going to provide you with a situation to think about, to consider as if it were real, and then offer you some suggestions of things that you can really do in the real world to make some sort of connection for a redemptive act, rectifying a past, present, or possibly future mistake. And if you are willing to embrace what the game offers, it's almost like there's a sympathetic link from you in the real world to someone somewhere else suffering for the same sin. Which I think gives it a certain amount of replayability. So let's take a look at an example. Let's go to let's just go to the beginning. Trial 1. The mouth. Right? So we have very evocative art. And it'll paint you a picture in words for you to imagine. And then give you some example pledges. You can either follow one or more of these, or let the spirit guide you. Then you would, because it's a journaling game, record your experience, and the game advises you to take a break. Don't try to do this all on a Saturday afternoon. So an example pledge for this first stage of the game: eat a handful of very hot chilies. Let them burn away as you continue your session of reflection. Or fill your mouth with as many ice cubes as you can get in there. Don't open your mouth until they've melted. Finally, the last suggestion: get your tongue pierced. Professionally, of course. On the surface, this can seem strange. Like, why would I want to do this? Why would I want to add real-world experience into my imaginative play? And I think the best answer I can give you is to ask you the question back. Why would someone want to add in real-world experience to their play? We're not talking about LARP. We're not talking about getting up on a stage and acting or performing. We're not talking about making videos on YouTube and sharing your actual play that way. We're talking about the connection on a fundamental level between a problem and maybe not a solution, but a route toward understanding. I think it's really curious. And my explorations with this game have been very interesting. They're kind of personal and private, and not the sort of thing I'm likely to share here, and neither would I expect it of you. But I wonder, the people who are drawn to the sort of games that I play, that we play here on the channel, the sort of things that we talk about, and the way that we talk about how play is a part of our lives, I have to wonder if a lot, maybe most of you would find something of value in Rectify. So, I hope you've enjoyed this disenveloping. I know, don't worry, I haven't forgotten this part. Right. So, to reiterate, we have the journal, we have the hardcover game book, and we have this do not bend envelope, which I'm loath to open because it's so nicely sealed. It's like, but open it I shall, for you. When faced with the death of your nicely sealed envelope, will you open it? Inside the nicely sealed envelope, of course, we have art. Okay? So we have the mouth. I think these will make good thematic contribution to the reflections brought on by play of the game. In that you can simply have them sitting there on your desk or wherever it is that you're conducting your play. And literally stare into the house, into the mouth, into the digestive tract of hell. I wonder just what parts of you will come out the other side. Thanks for watching. Take care.